Hey everyone, my name's Courtney. I write under the pen name Lyra Parish, and I'm one half of USA Today bestselling duo Kennedy Fox. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips on choosing a pen name. Considering I've had 2 pen names over the past, how many years have I been publishing? 4 years? I think that I have a few tips that might help you if you're trying to choose a pen name. You already know that you cannot use your real name. I have another video that discusses maybe why you should use a pen name, and I'll put it in the top corner somewhere. I don't know which side it is, but you might want to check that video out as well. Anyway, you've decided that you are going to use a pen name, but now you don't know where to start. It's a scary world out there, and there are a million names on the internet, but you want to choose something where you stand out, but you're not just so crazy that it's like, who is this person? The first tip I have is to choose something that's easy to spell and that's easy to say. When I chose Lyra, I knew that it was going to be super easy to spell. There would be no problem spelling it. I did not know that many people did not know how to say it. And over the years, I've discovered this. Every time I go to a public place, or if someone says my name online, 50% of the time, they're saying it wrong, which is not a big deal. I understand. Some people say Lyra, some people say Lyra. I believe it's pronounced Lyra, just like the constellation that it was named after. Don't choose something that's super hard to say or super hard to spell. You want it to be somewhat generic, but not so much that you don't stand out. Make sure that you choose something that you would not mind being called in public places. When I chose my pen name, I was not thinking about the future. I didn't think that I would actually be in a public place where people thought this was my real name until I was living that situation. I remember sitting at a table and we were all having dinner and somebody kept saying my name and I was not responding at all because nobody had ever really called me Lyra in public. To get a person's attention, you usually say their name, but I was just oblivious to it. I had always been called Courtney my whole life. So when people started being like, Lyra, Lyra, like I did not click that I needed to answer to those people. So if you choose a pen name, just make sure it's something that you do not mind being called in public places. It's gonna happen if you do signings or if you go to events, people are gonna call you your pen name. So choose something that you like. So let's say that you have this perfect pen name picked out. Make sure that it's not after a famous person, because when people Google your name, you want to be one of the first things that pops up. Your website, your books, whatever, you want to be it. You want to be number 1 on that Google search. So make sure when you go to choose something, you're not choosing Stephen King or J.K. Rowling or Anne Rice. Just make sure that you're choosing a name that is not already taken. Be creative, but don't be too creative. Don't put I's and E's and Y's and R's or any other crazy letter in the alphabet in places where they really don't belong. I would suggest using a traditional spelling of whatever name you're trying to go to, because when people say your name in public, like I went and read an amazing book by Jennifer Harper. I don't even know if that's a real author, but that's an example that if someone is saying your name, you kind of want it to be easy enough to spell and to find. So if they go to Amazon or Google, they can immediately find you with 0 issues. My last tip is if you've decided that you have a pen name and it's like the best name in the entire world, go to Facebook, Twitter, Amazon, and Instagram and see if your handles are taken. Also go to GoDaddy or any kind of search engine website to see if you can get your domain name. I couldn't get CourtneyYoung.com. That was already taken. And I couldn't get my real name on any of the social platforms. So I think that if you choose a pen name, first I would go to Amazon and I would see if there is another author that is publishing under that name. If there is, exit out. I would not use that name because when you are being searched, you want to be the number 1 person. Then you should go to Twitter and search to see if there is a @ whatever your pen name is. If there's not, Twitter's good. Do the same thing on Facebook, facebook.com/ put in your pen name and see if anything comes up. Instagram, same handle all the way across. So for me, if you're looking for me on social media sites, I've got lyraparish.com and I'm at Lyra Parish everywhere on the internet. Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I would randomly sign up for other sites just to go ahead and save my name, even though I may not be active on there. You can be creative with this. Say that you really want Jennifer Harper as your pen name. Like, that is it. That is the name that you are set on. There are people who have those handles on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook right now. Well, you can always add author behind it or books. So for example, for Kennedy Fox, kennedyfox.com was already taken, and we knew that whenever we created our pen name, we wanted to make sure that we had the same handles in social media sites across every single thing. And so what we did was we added books behind it. So our website is Kennedy Fox Books, and you can find us everywhere on the internet at Kennedy Fox Books. You have to make sure that your name isn't too long to do that, because there's only so many characters that you can use in Instagram handles and Twitter handles. So I would keep that in mind as well. But if you found something that is not on Amazon already as a pen name, you can get the domain and you can get all of the social media handles. I would say that that is a 100% win. Just make sure that it's easy to spell, it's easy to say, and it's memorable and not too crazy creative. Seriously, I've seen some crazy stuff with J's and K's out there. I'm not even kidding. That's all the tips that I have for you today on helping you create a pen name. If you currently use a pen name, I would love to know how you decided to create that. I hope that if you're trying to create a pen name, that this video helped you. I have had 2 pen names over the years, and I absolutely love writing under a different name. It's freeing. It just helps me keep my real life and my professional literary life separate. Highly recommend it if you're considering it. And that's all I have today. I hope these 5 tips really helped you kind of decide what your pen name's gonna be. If it did, please comment below and let me know. I love hearing from all of you. If you currently use a pen name, I would like to know how you decided what your pen name would be. I just wanted to thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that if you enjoy these, that you will like, comment below, and subscribe. There's a little bell right next to the subscribe button, so anytime I post a video, you will get a notification. You will be on the, I love this emoji, notification squad. If you are enjoying this, I hope that you do that. Thank you so very much for spending your time with me on this Tuesday afternoon. Seriously, it means a lot to me, and I just know how precious and valuable your time is, and I really super appreciate that. So anyway, I will see you all again in my next video, and I hope that you go out there and you write a million words this week. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.